Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am Diana from Kamp C, and we are here at the greenhouse, at the Kaseco greenhouse in West Flanders. Um, I have the architect Koen Vandewalle with me, and he is going to talk about his greenhouse. And you can ask questions during the interview, and they will be answered after the interview. This interview is taking place in the context of the Chine project of Kamp C. So now I will ask the first question, and then Koen van der Walle will answer. So, Koen, how did you start with the idea of the Kaseco greenhouse?
Well, the idea started a long time ago, but the idea is somewhat the answer to all the problems the world knows nowadays. In the sense, we have to make smarter buildings who consume less energy. We have to use materials a lot smarter so we can cool down, or bring down our CO2 emission. We have to use materials who don't pollute so much. We have to use materials that we can reuse. So, and this building is somewhat a synthesis of everything we thought about.
Okay. So thank you. And then, when did you start with the construction of the building, and how long did it take?
Well, we started the construction of the building the 5th of March 2018. And it took us, well, we moved in here 15 January the year after. So nine months. It goes as fast as a normal building.
Okay, that is amazing. So Koen, is the building cradle to cradle?
Yes, so everything we used is not glued together. Everything is mounted one on top of the other. So we can reuse all the materials. For instance, the greenhouse, it's a metal construction with aluminium beams who support the glass. So if you want to, in 50 years, remove the building, you can completely isolate all the different materials, and you can reuse them as a beam or remelt them as something else. And all the other materials, like the house, is also is all biodegradable.
Okay. And do you produce your own energy?
Yes, we produce our own energy with the solar panels. So we have a building which during winter doesn't ask very much of energy, but we have adapted the building in the sense of when we have lots of energy, we can use, the building will demand the energy. When there's not sufficient energy, the building will not ask for a lot. For instance, yesterday we just started up the active cooling because the batteries were completely 100% loaded, and otherwise the energy, the solar panels were disconnected, not in use. So we just started up the active cooling for fun.
Okay, and is the building connected to the water network or to the gas network?
So, for instance, for now we have only a connection with the electricity. So we have no connection to the water, nor we have a connection to sewage. All the water we use in the building is the rainwater we collect on the greenhouse. That gets filtered in a bioecological way. Then we stock the water. And when it's used, all the used waters come into a septic tank, and we have a natural percolation field who purifies the water and then lets it go in the little river along the side.
Okay, thank you. Then the last questions. The last question, do you have greenhouse gas emissions?
This building is in use, completely CO2 neutral, so we don't have any emission whatsoever. And now we're starting to look in new projects that we can also look at the production of the materials, so we can reduce CO2 there also.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Do you want to add something to your answers?
Well, it's a very fun way of living. It's you don't have to change a lot of things. Only you have to buy more shorts because it's much hotter in here, and you can use the garden 11 months in a row. Only when it's very hot, like yesterday, then we stay in the house.